What's up guys, Jack here, and sorry, today we have a little bit of a rant in this video, and it comes in the form of the newest Forza Motorsport update. So in the update, it added a new track in Hockenheim, 33 new driver suits, some new career mode events, which again are only temporary. If you miss out on these career mode events and the car that they unlock, you miss out on that car as well. Moving on to the reward cars for that class, you have the 2022 Pagani Huayra R and the 2015 McLaren 650S. The spotlight cars are the Automobili Pininfarina, the Ferrari 296, the McLaren Sabre, the 2023 Aston Martin Valkyrie, and the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. The car pass cars are the 2018 Trans Am Corvette, which is out now, the 1985 Buick Performance Trans Am Regal, which will be in the GTX category, the 2021 Cadillac number 31 Whelen Racing DPI, that is the same category as the Acura ARX 05, and the 1983 956 Porsche, which goes along with the earlier generation Group C cars. Some new multiplayer events, the Lotus 3, next week will be the Formula 70s. After that, it is GTP and Group C, December 28th through January 4th. After that, the Mazda Miata runs again, will be spec, and then the Vintage Le Mans Prototype Series will be back January 11th. Following that, the Open Series, we have a bit of a variety in there, and it looks like they're adding some more. But they've said to have fixed a lot of bugs in this game, and I think they've definitely fixed the aero wash. So let's go through with that right now. We did a league race last night. The aero wash is pretty much gone. So the cars drive a lot more predictably. In the race you're seeing right now, that this was pre-update, but I was actually, the reason there isn't a different video today, I was trying to record and I kept running into some new issues on Forza Motorsport. So I really haven't dealt with too many crashing issues on the game yet until today. Until this update. So I got into the new Trans Am car, I got into Hockenheim, and as soon as the race was loading, the game crashed. Every single time in the practice session, if somebody joined the lobby or left the lobby, the game would completely start to skip and lag, and it was pretty much unplayable for about a 5 to 6 second period. So if you're in qualifying, this glitch happens as well. So definitely something to watch out for. You don't want to really be qualifying now with people when people are joining the lobby. So if you're in a low lobby and there's like 7 minutes left, I wouldn't recommend hopping into qualifying now, because if people are joining in, you have about 5 seconds of the game just completely shutting down. Another issue that I've been running in with the game crashes is I've had 4 races today completely crash right at the start of the race. So right into the loading screen, it's just about to hit the launch button. 3, 2, 1. Waited 30 minutes for the practice session at Hockenheim to get into the race, and the game just crashes. And that's happened to me twice today, unfortunately. And I don't know if they've addressed the driver level at all in multiplayer, like the ratings on where cars should be racing in certain lobbies. So the driver ratings are, at least today, have been the worst lobbies I've ever gotten into in any Forza Motorsport. I was doing a couple races starting at the back. Every single time I caught up to a car, they would immediately just the most egregious and random blocks you could ever see every time I caught someone. Every single time I passed someone, they would immediately dive bomb into the corner, overshoot the corner, hit me and push me off, or just no-brake me. I've been no-braked more times today than any other time. I don't know if a bunch of people just returned to the game because of the update and they wanted to try new cars, but I have no idea what is going on with the driver levels today. Another thing with the update is they added new driver suits. Now, I am above level 100. I am well above level 100. But all of the driver suits that are required to be level 50 and above are still locked for me for some reason. I don't know why that is, but unfortunately, it's just not working. So apparently the only thing you really need to do is, if you have this issue like me, restart your game, or if that doesn't work, you have to fully re-download your game and they should open up, so then you can get your driver suits for that. Friday night we will be hosting the GTP GTX endurance race. I unfortunately will not be able to make it, but we will have the lobby still up and running. I recommend if anyone wants to come out, please sign up. I'll leave a link down in the Discord. But yeah, so a couple other things. They said they've fixed the load times when player change tunes. They've fixed issues with shared setups like required car level stuff, but we'll see. They said they fixed the livery editor. We'll see. But they fixed the KTM GT2. They've added that into the multiplayer hopper now. That car is now completely playable in the multiplayer public hoppers. And they fixed the audio issue where the car sounded like it had a 4-cylinder engine instead of the 5-cylinder engine that the car actually has. So talking about the updates, more just semi-permanent single player events. So gotta go get those events done in the most boring multiplayer, or most boring single player that I've played to date. I have done 2 races myself and I let the AI drive the rest for me because I couldn't be asked just to race in those. They're not very fun. So that's it for the new updates on the game. We got a new track, we got a new car. The new car is pretty good. I've been trying to get a video out there for that car, but it's been a little bit difficult as every single time I get into a lobby, the game is either crashing or I get completely taken out of the race. So hopefully I can get a review for the Trans Am up pretty quickly. The car feels very, very, very light. It's got very good acceleration and it feels light. So it's very fast at the corners, but it's a little skittish. I recommend really putting some time into the tune to really make that car feel good as we get slammed out of the way for P7 by this Mercedes. And we wrap up the end of this race. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for my bit of a rant, but honestly, after all the crashes today, I just kind of had to get that out. So hopefully you guys didn't mind too much, but have a good one, and I'll see you guys at the next video.